Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to start off with a shout out to one of my fellow YouTube content creators, Selena Pearl. Yesterday she was working on a picture and I'm showing a clip from it. I sat there and watched her all day. I got out my pencils, I was coloring with her. She wasn't answering the side chat, but there wasn't really that many people in there. I think she got a total of 22 views for the whole day. She is an undiscovered talent. This young girl, I'm sure she is a kid, a young teenager, did such a marvelous job. And I wanted to point out, especially to my followers, notice the way she holds her hand. Well, does that remind you of the way I'm telling you to hold your hands when you want to do light, especially skin? Like mine's. Good work. She was holding her hand at the end, and that was the perfect way for her to get a very light colored stroke. And layer after layer, she was doing this for hours. So good job. Please sub her up. Take a look. She's really a young talent worth watching. So I'm working on a couple of different projects for you guys. It's taking me a little bit longer. But I wanted to talk to you. Something came up yesterday, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. I was in a hangout or a live stream with just some women, and we were talking about, you know, coloring and drama and stuff like that. Nothing too much. The subject got brought up about fear. And I've heard this many, many, many times about being afraid to blend, being, you know, something's holding you back. I've done a lot of thinking about that because the subject gets brought up a lot about why people, there's almost like a wall or a block preventing you from trying new things, mixing new colors together. And it's kind of silly. First of all, get yourself one of these little sketchbooks. I like the Strathmore, because it has really good tooth. You can use scrap paper to blend, you know, that's computer paper or notebook paper, but it still doesn't have the same tooth and won't give you the same richness that you might be looking for in a color blend. So I use one of these little things. You know, I have many of them just in drawers and stuff, just to scratch on. There's always one on my computer desk. Blending colors takes time. It takes time to learn it. And when you do learn it and you cross over into being able to look at a certain color and determine what other colors went into making that color, it's a matter of time. It's not a beginning skill. Some people don't reach it until later on. There is nothing wrong with using other people's pencil blends. Somebody puts out a combination that you like, scratch it into one of these little pads and keep it in your, you know, in with your coloring things. There's nothing wrong with that. People have said to me, oh, they're scared to mix their watercolors with their pencils. It doesn't explode. It's not a chemical process. If it looks good, it works. It really does. I've gone so far as to put glitter. I want to show you guys something that I did a while ago that I think worked and I happen to like. And this is my space picture. I didn't finish it yet. Story of my life. But I created this background with a multitude of different items that I had, different art supplies. First of all, it was watercolored, the background first. So I was using my watercolor pencils. Then I did the color with my Prismacolors and my oil paints. I used, of course, Posca for the stars. And then it's very hard to see. I used a glitter glue in the back to give it a little extra sparkle. And that's how I got the texture. I think you can kind of see it if I move. It's got a very metallic look to it. And I'm happy. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. If this picture came out terrible and I didn't like it, what's the big deal? People save their good books. They save that special picture in the hopes that you will get good enough to do. Let me tell you, the hair in this picture sucks. This was done a while ago. The hair is not the way I do hair anymore. But you know what's fun to look back is your evolution. Look through your books and say, wow, a year ago I was doing this and now I'm doing so much better. And that is really a lot of fun to do, is just to look back. My books are... Here's my first book. I use this book to test pencil blends now. But you want to see some things that suck? You want to laugh. Well, this was... I was teaching somebody how to blend. But, wait. I'm laughing at this. So what? I mean, I was sitting and relaxing and doodling. This one's not so bad. But I was sitting and relaxing and doodling, and that's what it's all about. Is just how you feel, how the artwork makes you feel. Don't be so caught up in every piece out of a book has to be a masterpiece. They're just coloring books. A book, $13. Buy a second one if you really, really love the artwork in it. If this is my Serene book, if there's more that I screw up and I want to do a redo on a picture, I'll buy the book again. It wasn't all that expensive. And everything, new things come out. So, I mean, look at this hair. This hair is terrible. I mean, and back at the time that I did do this, I thought it was great. It was like wonderful. And no. This was one of my first pictures. It's horrible. But this book is very precious to me because it was the book that started it all. It's where I began my coloring experience and what developed. So don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Learning how to do art is a process. It comes in time. It comes with practice. If you're not evolving, it's going to get boring. If you're not moving forward, you're going to stagnate and just stop. So let it be a progression. Don't put so much stress on you that you're going to hold back. Do a picture that is, and say to yourself before, I have permission to draw outside the lines. If you don't like something on the page, get out your Posca and get rid of it. No big deal. There's no laws, nothing that's going to happen to you if you happen to screw up a picture. Just move on to the next one. And don't save those books. Use the books. Look at this. Is my first Starry Night that I did when I was learning. My very first one. So, I mean, come on. It's not good. I don't even know what I was thinking when I did this hair. So, just relax, guys. It'll come, I promise. You'll learn pencil blends, your hand techniques, holding your pencils. That all comes with time and experience. And I'll be there to hold your hand and answer your questions. So, just relax. Don't let it be a stressful situation. And absolutely do not worry about being judged. If you want to show me your work, I won't judge you. Taking into consideration, I have so many people, oh, this is bad, and then I look at it and go, that's not so bad. Why do you think that that's bad? And, oh, I can't pick colors, and meanwhile, the picture is full of rich colors and no mud. So unless you're making mud, it works. So take care of yourselves. I will have some things over the weekend for you guys. And take care. Bye-bye.
And you want to see more, hit that like and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell.